So today we got to talk about the technical analysis in Baby Doge. Also, we got to talk about the technical analysis for Bitcoin, and we also have to talk about the proposal that was made in the Baby Doge community. So we have a lot to talk about today. So definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Also, definitely check out the link in the description for my other channel, Marsellis Travels. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. But let's get straight to this. So let's talk about this. And first, we're going to go over the overall market and what we're doing right now. So right now, we're down 1.8% inside of Bitcoin and 3.4% inside of Ethereum. This is all in the last 24 hours. So we have a lot of selling that's still happening, not as much as before, but everything's still selling off. And for one, you can even see over here, Baby Doge is down 6.5% in the last 24 hours. So it's a little bit lower than what all the other ones are inside the last 24 hours, but still, we are down 6.5% in the last 24 hours. We got to acknowledge that. So let's go over what we got to go over for the technicals. So first things first, look at what we did back here. We went all the way up here to about the 1400, or not 1400, but the 1240 area. And that was yesterday for Baby Doge. And actually, we almost broke past that 1250 resistance. So that's a pretty good amount over there. And you can also see down here where we're landing right now, we're actually around 1089. That's 8Z1089. So that's a fairly good amount. At least we didn't go all the way back down to 9Z9. But like I mentioned before, if we keep getting rejected at this same level, then what you can expect is for us to go down to 9Z9 support. And that's 9 zeros and a 9, because look right here. We already got rejected here once. We got rejected back here again. So it definitely looks like we actually might get rejected again. So looking at where we're at now, if we started to become bullish, right, and we get rejected at this point at 1170, then we could definitely see us going back down to 9Z9. Even if we get rejected all the way at about 1250 instead, there's still a possibility of that rejection. So either way, it definitely seems like there's going to be a rejection point here for Baby Doge. And for the overall crypto market, I'm still believing that everything is going to continue to go down a little bit further from here. So we actually just now had a sharp drop off here just now. So we're still having selling happening while we're making the video. So it definitely tells us that 9Z9 is definitely where we're going to be going. And eventually 9Z7, that's 9 zeros and a 7. So I'm still expecting that soon here in videos. Now, as for the 4-hour chart here, you can also still see, we didn't even get all the way up there past 1250, but we did get rejected. So we're probably going to end up seeing these rejections a lot more, because look back here. We got rejected. It's usually about 3 times when we get rejected, right? We got one here once, one here twice, and then one here 3 times. And then now what you're seeing here again, this is one time right here, and then probably going to end up trying to do it one more time, and probably pulling back and then getting rejected a 3rd time. So it could happen the same way, and then us dropping down to the next level, which is then down to 9Z9, pretty much what we're talking about down here, dropping down to these levels, adding on another 0. So that's pretty much what we're looking at here for Baby Doge. I'll definitely keep you all updated on that. But let's look at Bitcoin from here. So as you can see here with Bitcoin is now at about 16.3K. So that's a pretty good amount. It definitely looks like we just now broke the support down here. So the support line had us all the way down at 16.4K, and now we're actually below that 16.4K area. We're now at 16.3K here with Bitcoin. So we should continue to see some selling here. We do see that there is moderate activity expected for institutional investors in dark pools, large whales, all that good stuff, right around 16.1K. So if we continue to go down to 16.1K, we have moderate activity for the whales, which does indicate that we would have, or we could have, another increase inside of price, bringing us back up here, trying to pass that 16.4K resistance, because then our support becomes our resistance. So we could try to pass that again. But what I'm really looking towards is still this support way down here. So we're still really looking at this bottom support all the way down here. And this support is all the way down at about 15.5K. So we're still expected to continue to go down until there. You can also see here on the oscillator, a bullish signal is being thrown up. Just like I said, it shows that the selling is slowing down. You can also see some buying is now probably starting to speed up just a little bit, even though we're selling off right now. As the selling starts to slow down, it'll probably end up stopping somewhere around the moderate activity area, like I mentioned before it gets down to 15K. And then it'll probably end up just stopping here and then trying to retest this area back up here at 16.4K. So getting stopped here at this area here and then going right back up there to about 16.4K. And then if we get rejected at 16.4K, then that's when you could probably expect it to go all the way back down here to this level of 15.6K. So that's what we got to look for. 15.5, 15.6K, still the same thing, but yeah, we're really looking at those levels down there. And I know you probably hear some loud noise out there inside of a heavy like air space for helicopters out here inside Sao Paulo, Brazil. There's a lot of helicopters. So I'm going to hear those every now and then. But anyways, let's keep going with this. So let's go over to the 4-hour chart now to see where we're standing here with the 4-hour chart. Now, looking at the 4-hour chart, it does show that we are bullish inside the last 24 hours by 80%, but that's about to change because we're already seeing selling now. That's why we see the strong downtrend signal being thrown up on the 4-hour chart. So we should see some selling coming very soon here for Bitcoin. So definitely expect some selling. But like I said, we could be pulling back down here all the way down to the 15.5K area. And also the oscillator is showing that we're coming off of an overbought area. Because I mentioned the other day, yesterday, and the day before that, that over here, whenever we have all this overselling, because you can see all this overselling, that we are probably going to have some buying coming after, and it's probably going to be some overbuying because that's a lot of selling that happened. So people are going to see it as a buying opportunity, and they're going to overbuy that position. And that's what people are doing now. People overbought that position. We landed all the way down to 15.8K, but since people overbought the position, it got us all the way back up to 17.6. But now you're seeing the rejection of that now, which is why we're having the strong downtrend that we're having right now. And that is probably what's going to end up leading us back all the way down to 15.5K. And then on top of that 15.5K support, look at what's happening on the oscillator now. You can see that it is overbought, but look at this red wave. The red wave is actually starting to form up now. So that selling wave is now starting to form itself down here. So we're definitely expected to go down there. Like I said, though, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor at all, but it definitely looks like it's going to go down there. But until then, I'll definitely let you all know that. And as of the 1 week chart, we're still looking at 10K to 14K as the bottom for Bitcoin. So I'm going to keep you all updated on that as well. 10 to 14K is our bottom in my personal opinion. Not financial advice at all. But let's go over the next thing. So I was talking about this yesterday and the day before that. This is a pretty important message here to the Baby Doge army. Like, do you all want Baby Doge as the rewards for Baby Doge swap, or do you want them to use another rewards token? Me personally, I'd rather them use BNB or BUSD instead of some random rewards token that they create or Baby Doge in general. It would actually help out a lot. But let me know what you all think, because it's seeming like most people are saying they would rather have Baby Doge as the rewards, which is cool. I'm also fine with that. So to read this again, it says, should we make a new farming rewards token, or should Baby Doge stay as the farming rewards token? And then they say this: if we continue to give out Baby Doge as the rewards token, those tokens cannot be burned. So if we continue to get the rewards token in Baby Doge, we're no longer going to be getting those burned. Well, not no longer, but we just can't get those burns because they're being given out to people as rewards. And then down here, they say a new rewards token will allow the Baby Doge rewards to be burned. And you can see here only 28% of people want a new rewards token. Now, the problem with a new rewards token is it's not going to have as much value as It's not going to have as much value as Baby Doge, so people aren't really going to respect it as much. On top of that, people really aren't going to be buying it like that. They're just going to be trying to sell it. So there's going to be a whole disconnect between the supply and demand. And then on top of that, it'll be best if we just had BNB or BUSD, in my personal opinion, as the rewards coin. Now, when we scroll all the way down here, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions. Some people are saying that they misplaced their vote, and that's what this person said here. 5 people liked it, so people are agreeing with it, that they also voted incorrectly because it was confusing to them. And then someone down here says, Kenda Abel, he says, those devs are doing like scammers, only looking for solutions to make money. And then Baby Doge, they come directly and they say this. They say, no, actually, we are thinking about the holders, as every post or comments asking for burns, which is true. Every single post you go to, people are saying, we need more burns, we need manual burns, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to be able to do nothing unless we lower our circulating supply, blah, 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 blah. So a lot of people are trying to shoot for burns, but a lot of people are also trying to, just keep getting the farming rewards. So they said, while the actual voting people vote for farming rewards. So rewards. And that's really what a lot of people, I guess, are really focused on. They want the rewards and baby doge rather than just getting burns. But when I look in the comments, I do see a lot of people talking about how they want burns over rewards. But right, this first person here, Gerald Domansky, he might actually be right where he's saying that he voted incorrectly because it was confusing. I think a lot of people were probably a little confused and they voted incorrectly. I was not. I voted for the new token, but I wish there was an option to use BNB or BUSD instead of it saying new rewards token. I think that's why people did not click it, because they just don't want a random rewards token to be created out of thin air that has no value. But if it showed BNB or BUSD or BNB/BUSD, then people will be like, all right, this already has value. Binance is the largest exchange out there. This could work. So I think if that option was there, people probably would have clicked that over everything else. Now, down here, this person says, listen, people want burn, not rewards. Your focus should be to reduce the circulating supply. Nothing else matters to Baby Doge coin holders than the supply. And then the Baby Doge developers, they then replied with this. They say, voting says otherwise, which is true. The voting does say otherwise. But yeah, this is definitely getting a little crazy out here. But yeah, hopefully they can, all make a decision on this and make it best for the people. Jackie over here says, I don't know if it's possible. Instead, 5% reflections, burn it, over burn it. And then they said no more reflections on every buy/sell transaction. Do this for 3 months after turn it back. So I would definitely say it'd be pretty cool to see no more reflections, or actually really no more tax on any more buys and sells, but then only enforce the tax on the swap itself. That could be a really interesting point right there. But yeah, this is definitely cool to see. Hopefully, we actually get something good out of this. We'll see what they do, and hopefully, everyone votes right. And hopefully, we probably will have another poll. Hopefully, because some people are saying that they didn't vote right. But yeah, anyways, over here we're getting more holders, even though the price of everything is going down. We're still getting more holders. We now have 1,637,280 holders. That's a lot of holders. We're getting so many holders like overnight. So that's a pretty big amount of holders overnight. It's almost 1,000 holders overnight. That's really big for us. Now, also looking at my farming journey, I now have 6 billion baby doge here. Yes, 6 billion. And remember, I started with $89. The price went down, so obviously it's no longer $89. If you go over here and you look at the withdrawal here, you can click the max. It's now at $75. So it's no longer at 89, but still 6 billion baby doge off of $89 that was in there. That's now $75. But 6 billion baby doge. That's pretty good, because now this offsets the loss that I took from $89 down to where we are now. And if I continue to hold, it's going to 100% and probably 200% offset that to where I'm actually in the profit. Even though the price of baby doge is going down, I still am almost inside a profit. And as I get more and more baby doge, then I will be in profit. So that's the beauty of DeFi. That's the beauty of staking and farming, because you can make money during a bear market pretty much. And we're seeing this now. So it's definitely going to be pretty exciting to see. And we're definitely going to put more in once the price starts to decrease here for baby doge as well. So that's definitely going to be pretty cool. But anyways, moving on to the next thing. Over here, you can see on DeFi Llama, you can see baby doge swap is now ranked 155. So we're still climbing ranks. I think yesterday we were 161 or 162, and we're still climbing the ranks, even though everything's going down, even though money is flowing out of DeFi, money is flowing out of crypto in general. We're still going up, and we're still increasing inside of our total value lots, and we're still going up here inside the ranking. So a lot of other DeFi swaps and DeFi apps here, a lot of them aren't performing like Baby Doge. A lot of them are losing a lot more money than us. That's why we're climbing the ranks as they're going down. Even though we're still losing some money, we're still climbing the ranks because everyone else is losing more money than us. So it pretty much shows people are more likely to hold a Baby Doge through the weather and storm compared to a lot of these other DeFi swaps. So that's pretty interesting to see. Now we do have 26.59 million in total value locked. That's pretty good at rank 155. And then you can see down here, sheep is now all the way down to 189 of the ranking and only down to about $19.07 million in total value locked. So we're doing significantly better than sheep pretty much. But yeah, this is pretty much all I got for you all. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about the whole poll, the poll war, I guess you wanted to call it that. What's going on over there. And also check out my link in the description for my other channel, Marsellis Travels. And as always, I'll be back with another video.